So hello everyone, good morning, good evening, depending where you are. I'm pleased to meet you. So today I will give you a general overview of the Copernicus Marine. So first, thank you for the invitation, and thanks Anne-Catherine for the introduction of the Copernicus Marine Service. So let's start. So just to begin with, I will give you some few words about MERCATOR Ocean International. So MERCATOR Ocean International is a non-profit organization based in Toulouse, France, in the process of transforming into an intergovernmental organization. So at the One Ocean Summit organized by France in Brest last February, 6 European countries committed to develop to further develop European oceanography by transforming MERCATOR into an intergovernmental company. And on the other end, MERCATOR Ocean was officially appointed by the European Commission in November 2014 to implement the European Ocean Monitoring Services, so the Copernicus Marine Service, as part of the European Earth Observation Program called Copernicus. So here we go. So for the Copernicus Marine, MERCATOR Ocean manages network of producers, so observation data providers, monitoring and forecasting centers. So the Copernicus Marine Service provides data for what we call the blue ocean, which is the physical state of the ocean, for the white ocean, which is sea ice parameters, and for the green ocean, which refers to the biogeochemical parameters. Our products are for all sectors of the blue economy. We call them the blue markets, and we have identified 12 blue markets that are grouped under the 3 pillars of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, so environment, society, and economy. And on our web portal, you can browse through the use cases that will give you an overview of the use and usefulness of the data for each blue market. So it's basically a testimony of use and example on how data from the Copernicus Marine Service is used on the reality. So the key things to have in mind about the Copernicus Marines are the fact that it's a single access point via our web portal, marine.copernicus.eu. And with a simple free registration, you can access to all the free data store. All the data are scientifically validated and qualified. The data is also harmonized under the same format, the NetCDF format. And we are really using a user-driven approach. So the evolution of the service takes into account the user requirements and feedbacks. So the Copernicus Marine Service offers a large range of data. It comes from different sources, so model data, but also satellite observation and in situ observation. It also covers different temporal scales with different rates of updates, so daily, but also forecast and in the past. And we also cover different geographical areas, including the global ocean. That will be the one probably more interesting for you because the other ones are the European seas. So with all these different sources and spatial and temporal coverage, the data store of the Copernicus Marine is really meant to fit all the needs of the users. So here, this slide is just to give you a quick focus on the different source of data. So as I said, the satellite observation data, the in situ observation data from different source networks and platforms, and the model data from 3D numerical representation of the ocean with the assimilation of real data, so satellite and in situ, that helps you to produce forecasting. So here are our different family of parameters available for each color of the ocean. So for the blue ocean, which is the physical of the ocean, we have temperature, salinity, currents, waves, surface winds, etc. And the green ocean, we have primary production, oxygen, carbonate system. But these are just the overall family of parameters, but just to give you a look of the whole all parameters is looking something like this. We have many products, and again, we have all of these products for the different geographical coverage and time scales. So our data store is quite packed, to say like this. So for each product, there is a product sheet containing very different information. You have general information that includes the description of the products, so geographical and temporal coverage, but also temporal resolution, etc. You have associated documentation, download services, and real-time notification to be informed about the evolution of the products. We also have a section that we call product quality dashboard that is displaying monthly scientific quality information updates about the products. So on this page, you can sort the products by geographical coverage, but also have a global view of the product quality for an entire family of parameters. For example, you can have an idea of the entire blue ocean products, or you can also directly type a product name in the research bar and access to the product quality, the quality of these particular products. And we also have a page called the product roadmap that is giving information about future evolution of the product and services. For example, evolution of the future quality of a product, but also scientific evolution and etc. And this is for medium term, let's say. So Copernicus Marine Service is a producer, like you can access the data, but now you will see that we are doing more than providing data. We also have a role in ocean knowledge dissemination. And for instance, the Ocean States Report is a yearly publication that provides comprehensive state-of-the-art report on the current state, natural variation, and ongoing change on the ocean. And this document is freely downloadable, and with it come as a brief summary, which really stands as a reference for the scientific community and policymakers. We also have what we call the ocean monitoring indicators, and we have more than 100, I think, indicators. They are free downloadable trends and data sets covering the past 25 years. And these are key variables to track the ocean's vital health signs and changes in line with climate change. And just to give you a broad example, these tools, whether the ocean monitoring indicators and the Ocean States Report, have been used to support the IPCC 6th assessment cycle. We also provide visualization tools that allow visitors from different user levels to dive into our digital ocean and explore. So we have 3 different viewers available. We have the My Ocean Learn that is meant to share about the variable, but just to understand them. You have My Ocean Lights that will give you access to the key variables. And then there is the My Ocean Pro, which give you access to more advanced features and to the full catalog. So the Copernicus Marine Service provides a tailored user experience with a regular training session, sometimes with a regional focus and sometimes thematic focus. We also provide some e-learning material and tutorials. And we also organize various workshops and events, either organized by Copernicus Marine Service or with Copernicus Marine Service participations, such as MOOCs, courses, and hackathons. So for example, last year we did marine data for Asia, for Africa, for America, and right now we are doing marine data for Mediterranean basin. Last about this part, Copernicus Marine Service provide a strong user support and through different ways. First, we have many tutorials video available to guide the user to access data, to download, to use the data. We have a chat that offers support from our team. You can contact them anytime. And we have a growing help center with more than 120 articles right now, answering most of the user needs. So you also have the possibility to search article directly from the chat. So it's really meant to be the help center, I mean, a self-help center. But in a more general view, I really encourage you to visit the user corner to have a complete view of the info and supporting tools that are at your disposal. I don't know if that would be addressed by another speaker, so I just want to give you a few words about the WICAO DS. DS is Data and Information Access Services. So to facilitate and standardize the access to data, the European Commission has funded the deployment of a cloud-based platform such as WICAO. And these platforms provide centralized access to Copernicus data and information, as well as to processing tools. And MERCATOR Ocean implement WICAO with EUMETSAT, CMWF, and EEA. And in WICAO, you will find data from the different Copernicus services, but also processing resources and tools, and also user support. So here are the different networks on which you can follow us and be let known about the new training available, or also on the YouTube platform, you can access to all our tutorials. And yes, thank you.